Storm Phanfone is slightly stronger this evening as it approaches the Philippine Islands. Currently winds of 60 miles per hour and a pressure of 998 millibars, our latest satellite estimate. The storm is bearing down on the islands and could become a typhoon before it gets there. We're looking at a potential typhoon landfall near Tacloban tomorrow evening, December 24th. The CDPS Scale shows a stage 4 landfall possible, mainly with that rainfall potential into the higher reaches of the scale there. We could see 250 millimeters of rain. Right now though, it's at 10.2 degrees north, 130.1 degrees east, and there it is right now at 11 p.m. local time, 60 miles per hour, that's around 105 kilometers per hour. It's currently 291 miles from Bislig, 312 from Surigao, 356 from Tacloban, 422 from Cebu, and 687 from Manila. Signal 2 warnings are now in effect for parts of Samar and the islands just south of there. Signal 1 warnings extending all the way to eastern Mindoro and parts of southern Luzon right now. This is a look at what we're expecting over the next few days, the influence of the storm moving through the Philippines there during Christmas really, and then into the South China Sea where the energy from the storm will die off. There it is again. You can see the landfall occurring late on Christmas Eve local time, and it will be sweeping through the rest of the Visayas region in the early hours to daylight hours of Christmas Day. Cloud cover from the storm could also reach as far as the northern tip of Luzon as well, so the whole Philippines could see cloudy weather at least during this time. Sea surface temperatures are fairly warm, still displayed in Fahrenheit here. In Celsius, that's around 27-28 degrees Celsius where the storm is right now, maybe even slightly higher in some areas. And this is what we're expecting from the storm's wind field. So you can see the wind field actually expecting to broaden quite a bit just before landfall. And interestingly, the model's now starting to trend on it actually only reaching typhoon status when it's moving through the islands just south of Masbate initially, and then through Mindoro probably as a typhoon, and then Category 1 peak out in the South China Sea some days after Christmas, and then it will die out well to the west there as we get towards the 29th and 30th of December. Here is the track projection from the GFS ensembles, fairly close-knit. We're looking at a landfall anywhere from the northern tip of Samar to near the southern tip of Leyte, and the progression through the Philippines after that is pretty clear there too. The intensity models, the HWRF, I'm not really buying that one considering the CHP6 is only going for high-end Category 1, and that is got a reputation for being an extremely aggressive model. So I doubt at this point that we'll get anything more than the Category 1 out of this storm, but who knows, it is the Philippines in December, so stranger things have happened. Here it is on the satellite imagery though. You can see the influence of the storm getting very close to the land areas now. Leyte and Samar will probably see the first bands moving properly over the islands in the next few hours, and by morning we'll probably see much cloudier skies along the coastline there, with the winds picking up later that day and landfall occurring in the evening of Christmas Eve. You can follow Force 13's outlets, the website force13.com. You can also find our YouTube channel. If you're not there already, you may well be. Good chance of that. Subscribe if you haven't. You can also find our Facebook page, search Force 13 all in text, and our Twitter handle, it's @Force13 on there. You can also help the project become even better by becoming an Ultimate Fan on YouTube. To see the full list of Ultimate Fan benefits and to join, visit youtube.com/Force13/join. With a special thanks to our top supporters this month. You can also check out our growing merch store so you can show Force 13's colours wherever you go. You can also find a link to our Discord server underneath this video in the description.